Terwilliger's Physics presents Dimensional Analysis. Everywhere we are exposed to units that are unfamiliar, and we need to convert these units into ones we commonly use. Converting from one unit into a different unit using dimensional analysis is quite easy and a very useful skill. You must be at least 1.2 meters tall to cuddle a koala. So how tall is this in inches? Kangaroos, next 14 kilometers. How far is this in miles? And boating, 5 knots. How fast is 5 knots in miles per hour? Here we have a Cessna 172. This is the Cessna's instrument panel and the airspeed indicator. The best lift to drag ratio for a Cessna 172 is 68 knots. So how fast is 68 knots in miles per hour? We can answer all of these questions using dimensional analysis or factor labeling. Let's review the factor labeling method. This method is also referred to as dimensional analysis. Using the factor labeling method, we'll determine the number of kilometers in 1 mile. To do this, we need some basic conversions. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. 1 foot is 12 inches. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, and 1 kilometer is equal to 100 meters. You should learn these common conversions. To start the conversion from miles to kilometers, we'll draw a set of brackets. Next, draw a horizontal line that divides the brackets top to bottom. Again, we're converting 1 mile into kilometers. So we'll place 1 mile above the line. There's no denominator, so we'll leave the bottom blank. We need to convert miles into feet, feet into inches, inches into centimeters, centimeters into meters, and finally meters into kilometers. We'll start by converting the miles into feet. Draw another set of brackets with a horizontal line next to the first set. We are going to match units in the numerator with units in the denominator. Place miles in the bottom of the second set of brackets. This matches the miles already on the top in the first set of brackets. The miles are being converted into feet, so place feet directly above miles. We know that 1 mile is 5,280 feet, so fill in the conversion by placing 1 next to mile and 5,280 next to the feet. As you can see, the miles on the top in the first set of brackets matches miles in the bottom of the second set of brackets. Miles divided by miles reduces to 1, so we've now changed miles into feet. The same process will now be used to change feet into inches. Draw another set of brackets and then a horizontal line. Match units top to bottom. Place in the conversion units. What are we converting to? We're converting from feet into inches. Okay, now let's fill in the conversion numbers. We know that 1 foot is 12 inches. Put 1 next to the foot, 12 next to the inches. Cross out the units that reduce. We have feet in the numerator and feet in the denominator, so they reduce to 1 and drop out. The next step is to convert inches into centimeters. Follow closely. We draw a set of brackets. Horizontal line. Match units top to bottom. What are we converting to? We're going from inches to centimeters. What is the conversion? 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. We now have inches in the top and the bottom. They reduce to 1 and drop out. Now we'll convert centimeters into meters. Set of brackets, horizontal line, match units, top to bottom. What are we converting to? We're converting centimeters into meters. How many centimeters are in a meter? 1 meter is the same as 100 centimeters. So the centimeters now reduce to 1 and drop out. The final step is we're going to convert meters into kilometers. Draw another set of brackets, horizontal line. Match units, top to bottom. What are we converting to? Okay, how many meters in a kilometer? 1,000. So 1 kilometer is the same as 1,000 meters. Meters on the top and the bottom reduce out. Our units are now in kilometers. To finish up, we multiply all the numbers on the top. We multiply all the numbers on the bottom and then divide the bottom into the top. And we end up with 1 mile is the same as 1.61 kilometers. We'll go back over one of the original problems knowing 1 mile is the same as 1.61 kilometers. Kangaroos, next 14 kilometers. How far is this in miles? Set of brackets, horizontal line. Put the 14 kilometers on top. Another set of brackets, horizontal line. Match kilometers, top and bottom. We're converting into miles. We know that 1 mile is the same as 1.61 kilometers. The kilometers reduce out, and we get 14 kilometers is 8.7 miles. What is 1.2 meters? How tall is that in inches? Here we have meters converted into centimeters. Now the centimeters is converted into inches. The meters drop out, the centimeters drop out, we're left with inches. And we know 1.2 meters is 47.2 inches. What do we do when units to be converted are in both the numerator and the denominator? This example will convert 70 kilometers per hour into meters per second. The conversion follows the same procedure as before. So what conversions do we need? 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, 1 hour is 60 minutes, and 1 minute is 60 seconds. Start by drawing a set of brackets and a horizontal line. Next, fill in the 70 kilometers per hour. Kilometers on the top, hours on the bottom. So we have 70 kilometers per hour. For right now, we'll ignore hours and convert kilometers into meters. To change kilometers into meters, draw another set of brackets with a horizontal line. Fill in the units, kilometers on the bottom to match the kilometers on the top. And then meters on the top. We know that there are 1,000 meters and 1 kilometer. The kilometers divided by kilometers reduce to 1 and drop out. We now have meters per hour, and we'll change the hours into seconds. Another set of brackets and horizontal line. Place hours on top to match the hours on the bottom. We are first converting hours into minutes, so place minutes in the denominator. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. 60 minutes is 1 hour. The hours reduce to 1 and drop out. So now we have meters per minute. The last step is converting the minutes into seconds. By now you should have the hang of it, so just watch. We now have meters on the top and seconds on the bottom. All that is left to do is multiply the top, multiply the bottom, and divide the bottom into the top. And 70 kilometers per hour works out to be 19.4 meters per second. Whew, that was easy. Now we'll show an example that's more complex. How many cubic feet are there in 1 cubic meter? So here we have a cubic meter, 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, 1 cubic meter. How many cubic feet? Well, the conversions we will need are 1 foot's 12 inches, 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, and 1 meter is 100 centimeters. We're going to solve this exactly the same way as the other examples, but for right now we're going to ignore the exponents. So we have 1 meter cubed. We'll first change meters into centimeters. Now notice the brackets are further apart. I've spaced these further apart. We match meters top and bottom. We're converting into centimeters. We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Now here's the big thing. Notice the large space left after the units and between the numbers and the units. So we've left a lot of space in there. And the reason is we're going to fill that in with the exponents. Since the meters is cubed in the first set of brackets, we will cube the meters in the second set of brackets. If we cube the meters, we must cube everything else. So we're going to cube the centimeters, cube the 100, and cube the 1. We'll repeat the process, this time changing centimeters cubed into inches cubed. Large set of brackets, nice spacing. Centimeters, we've left room for the exponent. We're converting centimeters into inches. We know that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Again, notice the space left for the exponents. Cube the centimeters in the bottom because centimeters are cubed on the top. And then cube everything else. So the same exponent for the inches, cubed, exponent for 1 cubed, and for 2.54. Finally, we'll change the inches in the feet. Again, everything has to be cubed since the inches are cubed. The meters drop out, the centimeters drop out, the inches drop out, and all that is left now is feet cubed, and we just need to plug it in the calculator. So we end up with 1 meter cubed is the same as 35.3 feet cubed. That's all, folks. I'm Rich Twilliger. Hope you get lots of practice using factor labeling, dimensional analysis. It's one of the things that I learned in high school physics that I use all the time. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more physics PowerPoints. Thanks again for watching.